Come back to my channel. I'm Joseph again. The court is sufficient is called charging the court an insufficient consideration. Goods, services, money, property. He was dismissed, sacked, lost his job. That's the duty of the constitutional law magistrate, based on moral applications and motives of the court adjourned. But in some situations, the performance of the existing contracted duty must use the as this one. That's not the one. Remember that it's prosecutive manhandling. He has no right. You should point out we can't erase from the video what is there one. I didn't show in the court what they do. You see, prosecutive, they want. Processory. It's all processory, the word. You can charge the court, charge him in court for damage to a third party may constitute valuable consideration. Valuable consideration means the court is liable for a court case. The case of Yuri Mendon is an example. Yuri Mendon, then Yuri Mendon. Then the defendant Stevedos were already contractually bound to unload goods from the ship, the Yuri Mendon. The plaintiff shipping company, he moved in the car, the cop car, made a separate offer to pay the defendant, tried to come with promissory, and they would unload the plaintiff goods. So that is not a good thing. It's called privy counsel. I mean, he contact the body of a guy. The homosexual solemnly to take the view that the defendant act of unloading the ship food good. The guy cop is committing promiscuity sodomy and chance for promiscuity sodomy. For further erase the evidence, he damaged the boy, the head, got concussion, brain damage, charging for homosexual promiscuity sodomy. Liable for charge. The video talk for that, charge for y'all. See, uphold the case, uphold the law, protect the innocent is the case. Dismiss. Hi, thank you. Back to my channel. Oh dear. More or less, Moses taken the whip, and then talk about monetization. Before we go on, something I need to tell you. Briefly speaking, everybody is legalized to make money, regardless of ages, in case of commercial agreement. Because every boy's girl is equipped with something. Something that you know that which you do not know. Okay? It's called Minor Contract Act. Guarantee is given to respect of any of an obligation of a party to a contract made after commencement of the act, working act. The obligation is to unenforceable against him, or he repudiates the contract because he was a minor when a contract was made. The guarantee shall not for that reason alone be unenforceable against the guarantor. That talks about any minor can find a job because based on Minor Contracts Act. I believe Congress Constitution have such a law. Remember the Nickelodeon? People who work in the Hollywood, Disney, you start with that. If that is a law and an enactment, I don't think you should ban anybody that has wanting to do a contract of work, right? Because it's stipulated there. This Minor Contract Act is universal. Got it? So we are empowered by the law state stipulations of minor contract acts. Got it? So if any law enforcement come against any minor, you can say minors contract act. What talks about Disney? How about Netflix? What do you mean by that? Right? You can't go against any lawful citizen who go out to work, regardless of any contract they make. I'm talking about this is a fact nowadays. Executory contracts for necessaries. When a contract deals with necessaries, the common law would require a minor to pay the contracted price. I mean, you earn a lump sum, you also have tax and interest. Let me talk about the law of the state. Anybody can buy and sell based on this minor contract act. It's there. Exemption clauses. We now come to a specific of term. There is also another clause without which has similar thought less absolute aim. The rules which apply to exemptions clauses. Every country has that in the case of limitations or liability clauses. That's why they introduce, they pretend that they're on duty, or they can say acts of accident or cause of God and act. There's a line of the state court. Sooner because of these two liability trusts, say when God act or falling on the floor. That's bullshit. Based on the camera taken back, it can't say anything that the line instead is corruption. Intention of create legal regulations. The view that promissory estoppel is called promissory estoppel can only be used as a shield and not as a sword accepted. You can promote this view that promissory estoppel. Okay, the law can get a charge of the court, charge the court that caused a guy brain damage. Based on this section, the view that promissory estoppel is very lawful. They can guard against any illegal corruption court. It's a shield, not sword. We're going to fight back in words we know. But another point is to note that it's a shield. Got it?